She stood in the kitchen, staring blankly at her phone. Another text from him. After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me? At first glance, it looks like love, concern, maybe even heartbreak. But what if it's a trap? Because guilt is one of the most dangerous weapons in human psychology. And most people never even know they're being controlled until it's too late. This is the story of how guilt becomes a silent leash, a leash you don't see, but feel tightening every time you try to break free. Today, we uncover 7 ways people use guilt to control you, and how it turns even the strongest minds into obedient prisoners. 1. The debt trap. I did so much for you. 5 words that feel like love, but carry a hidden threat. It's not a reminder, it's a receipt, a tally of everything they've ever done, held up like a weapon. The real goal? To buy your silence, your loyalty, your obedience. You don't speak up, not out of kindness, but out of fear. Fear of being called ungrateful. And that word, ungrateful, is often heavier than guilt itself. 2. The silent disappointment. They don't yell, they don't argue, they just go quiet. And suddenly, the silent is louder than anything. You question yourself, you replay conversations, you apologize without even knowing what for. That's how guilt works. It doesn't explode, it slowly seeps in, like poison in still water. 3. The martyr move. They always sacrifice, always suffer, and they make sure you know it. So when you try to take a step for yourself, they sigh. They lower their eyes. It's okay. I'll just go through it again, like always. And suddenly, you feel like the monster. You weren't being selfish, but guilt twists the story. You were just trying to breathe, and now you're the one holding the knife. 4. The public guilt display. They don't confront you privately. They perform it publicly. A sad post on social media. A tearful moment in front of mutual friends, but never a real conversation. It's not vulnerability. It's control with an audience. Now, you're not just guilty, you're publicly guilty. And the shame? It spreads like wildfire. 5. The good person weapon. They don't question your action, they question your character. I thought you were better than this. Now it's not about what you did, it's about who you are. Or who you're no longer worthy of being. Guilt here isn't about making you sorry, it's about making you small. 6. The rewritten past. They twist the past. Your memories start to feel wrong. I never said that. You always twist things. That's not how it happened. And slowly, your trust in yourself begins to crack. You begin apologizing for things you're not even sure you did. This is gaslighting, wrapped in the soft blanket of guilt. 7. The you've changed trap. When you grow, they panic. You've changed, not as a compliment, but as a warning. What they really mean is, you're no longer bending. You're no longer controllable. So their last weapon is guilt. They make you feel like you've abandoned them, but really, you've just returned to yourself. Guilt doesn't always come with red flags. Sometimes it walks in disguised as love, as family, as old friendship, even as care. But when love feels like a leash, when freedom feels like betrayal, it's not love anymore. It's control. And the first step to breaking free is realizing the weight you were never meant to carry.